Hi there, my name is Dr. Sophia Pai. I am the Bakerpedia influencer. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. I'm here to share some baking wisdom with you. Today, I would like to talk about allulose. This is one of my favorite ingredients in baking, especially if you want to have a delicious baked goods without the guilt or less guilt. What is allulose? Allulose is one of many different sugars that exist in natural. It present in very small quantities in certain fruits such as figs and raisins, as well as in food like caramel sauce, maple syrup, and brown sugar. Now, some food ingredient company like Tate & Lyle has developed a process to produce allulose on a commercial scale. So food company can offer consumer the best of both worlds. The taste and texture of sugar and 90% fewer calories than sugars. What is the benefit of allulose? Allulose has the taste and texture like sugar. It bakes and freezes like sugar. It has 90% fewer calories than sugar in US regulations. Slightly less sweet than sugar, has no or low impact on blood glucose. It can be a great substitute if you want to cut back on the amount of sugar or overall calorie you eat. It's suitable for low carb, ketogenic dieters and safe for diabetics. In the sugar substitute ingredients, allulose is superior, especially compared to high intensity sweeteners on its temporal sweet profile and mouthfeel. Temporal profile means that the change in taste of the sweetness perception over time in your mouth. It includes the onset of sweetness, the peak of the maximum sweetness, and how it dissipates during taste. Allulose is very close to sugar than high intensity artificial sweetness, so it can be used as a direct replacement of sugar. You can use allulose to make sweet baked goods, frozen desserts, or your favorite drinks. How to use allulose in baking? To me, allulose is a magical ingredient in the baking world. We'll know it is hard to reduce sugar in baking than any other food categories group. It is because in baking, sugar has not only provide the taste, it also provide a lot of functions. The function of sugar in baking include brownings, texture, shelf life, viscosity, and the bowl. So allulose is relatively easy ingredients to use compared to high intense sweetness. However, it still requires some skill to understand how to use allulose in bakings. If you are interested to know more about how to use allulose in bakings, please provide us a message and we will add this topic to the future Wisdom Wednesdays. Now, I would like to bring up a frequent asked questions. Many people ask me how to calculate the net carb when I formulate the product with allulose. This is a really good question. So what is the net carb? Net carb is the total amount of digestible carbohydrate in the food product. Since allulose is not digestible, it can be subtracted out of total carbohydrate. Knowing this number is important for the carb-conscious consumers. Here is an example to calculate the net carb. The information you will need is nutrition fat panel and the amount of allulose in the formula. Here is the simple calculator. Net carb is equal to total carbohydrate minus fiber minus allulose minus sugar alcohol if applicable. As you know, allulose gram is not listed on the nutrition fact panel. You will find allulose listed in the ingredient statement if this product has allulose inside. So if your product are targeting to carb-conscious consumer, it would be good to have carb calculations to demonstrate the product benefit. You can find many market examples for labeling Net Carb. It sometimes can be a claim at the front of the pack or a calculator like the example here and put on the back of the pack. Hope this information is helpful for you. My name is Dr. Sophia Pai. Thank you so much for joining today's Wisdom Wednesday. Feel free to leave comments if you have any additional interest related to allulose. I am looking forward to seeing you in the future sections. See you then. Bye.